Are you getting tired of me saying it? Are you getting tired of me saying it?
I'm not.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too.
Happy Friday, guys.
I'm Troy.
I'm Bill.
That's Bill. We are a Daily Dose of Hope, and we are glad you're hanging out with us on this Friday.
I never thought of it that way. We are a daily dose of hope. It's like an 80s boy band.
Except we can't sing.
Not really well.
And we can't dance either.
That we can't do. I think we can sing a little.
I don't know, bro. Not like a boy band.
Dare us.
Boy bands have to dance and sing.
Yeah, I can't dance. Not very well. Hey, we've been talking all week about a heavy subject, hence the trying to lighten it up a little bit. We've been talking about relapse. I know it's a major concern for some of you. What?
The song, it goes like this. It goes like, Bill can't dance and he doesn't know rock and roll.
That hurt.
Anyway, you were saying something about relapse.
Yeah, about relapse, which he just did. He relapsed into his old evil way of treating me. You haven't forgotten, I know. Self-pity.
He doesn't miss me anymore.
Yes, I do. But hey, listen, we're talking about relapse, and I know it's important for some of you. I know some of you may be in the midst of it right now. It doesn't define you. In fact, we want to wrap up what we've been talking about this week, and I want you to tell the guys, tell us how we need to avoid self-deception when it comes to relapse.
You know, here's the biggest thing. Don't believe what you're telling yourself. 9 times out of 10, especially when you're not in a great place and you've sinned or slipped or relapsed, what you're telling yourself is most likely not true. So let someone else into your head and into your heart know what you're thinking, and then that way you will avoid telling yourself things that aren't true and believing things that aren't true, and you can continue to move forward.
Yeah, remember the prodigal son. I have sinned against heaven and in your sight.
True.
I am no longer worthy to be called your son.
Not
False.
true.
Not true.
False.
See? Avoid self-deception. Second, we got to avoid self-pity. It's a big one.
Yeah, you know, there's this tendency to just go to this horrible all or nothing place and to believe the worst about ourselves. And we've just got to realize that we can't keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got to get your head. God is the lifter of your head.
Yes, I love Psalm 103.
Yeah, he is the lifter of your heads. And so lift your head today and be proud to be a child of God. And third, self-condemnation. We need to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, you know, the thing about self-condemnation there is we tend to, when we slip and when we relapse, we tend to think the worst about ourselves, as we've already talked. And that tends to make us want to condemn ourselves and give up. And we can't give up because God says he will continuously clean us. All we have to do to be cleansed by God is to come to him and ask for cleansing, to confess and ask. And if we'll do that, God will cleanse us continuously, and we don't have to live under that cloud of condemnation.
That's so good. And I know you would tell them to take one more step. Tell them if you're in the middle of a relapse or have recently done so, they need to talk to somebody.
Yeah, you know, the bottom line is whether you've just been especially triggered lately, whether you've had a slip, whether you've had an actual relapse, whatever's going on, don't listen to your own thoughts. Don't believe the lies of the enemy. And don't sit there and stay stuck. Don't give up. Get back up. Reach out to someone. Your brothers want to hear from you. Bill wants to hear from you. We want to see you on Tuesday nights. Don't give up. The worst thing you can do is give up. The best thing you can do is to turn to someone else and say, you know what? I blew it. I need help. I want to keep moving forward.
Do it, guys. We're here for you. We love you. Life is too short, man. Let's live this thing on top of the curve, and let's just, talk to God, get right with him, know that he continually forgives you, talk to a brother, and live free. We love you. Talk to you next week.
See you next week.